What is up, guys? California Phantom. I'm at Bartholomew Park.
Back at it again
with my Evo 2 Pro 6K. We're talking tune settings, EXP settings. How do we get it buttery smooth like the DJI drones that you all are familiar with? Let's talk about it. So one of the most talked about, most common issues with this drone is it's not buttery smooth. It doesn't lumber through the sky like a DJI drone. Everybody kind of grew up, most people own DJI drones or own them now. They want that same flight characteristic, but with the Evo 2, it's a little bit jittery, a little bit quick to the responsiveness. I'm here to explain how you can easily tune your EXP settings, tune the bird settings to get you that buttery smooth footage you guys are after. The only complaint I truly have for this drone is when you're doing manual orbits, it's very, very difficult whether you're a thumb or you're a pinch kind of guy. The controller is as amazing as it is, recycled as it is. I really have no complaints with it, but to do a manual orbit with the default settings is quite difficult. It ends up being jittery, it ends up being very difficult to mimic the smart orbit found in this latest beta firmware. So I ended up doing all the legwork for you guys. I ended up finding the exact settings to tune. Now these aren't gonna be perfect settings, but they're gonna get you in the ballpark. Once you put it in the sky, you're gonna feel a noticeable difference. Try and do a manual orbit. Let me know in the comment down below if you feel like the settings are perfect, or tweak them a little bit more. At least we have a baseline now to set your drone to get it to mimic that DJI flying characteristic. All right, so as far as I understand, the default mode for the original Evo 2 6K is the sensitivity set at 100, 175, and the EXP is set at 50 each. Now this is what Autel has. If anything's different than that, comment down below and I'll test that as well, but I don't remember the default. I think this is the default setting, so we're gonna go with that to start our test. But we're gonna go ahead and send the bird up. So as you can see on those snapbacks, it's a little jerky when it goes into its initial flight. Not so much backwards, there we go. See, a little jerky. I mean, nothing too extreme. I feel like this is definitely a better, smoother bird than the Evo 1. If you guys don't agree, drop me down a comment, but I definitely feel like this is a smoother bird. All right, so we're gonna go under the flight control, under advanced settings. I always turn off those front LEDs. I don't ever want it to ruin low light footage. I'm sure you guys already know that, but under the EXP tab, I have it currently set to 70, 20, and 40. Under throttle up, 0.70, 0.20, and 0.40. And under the sensitivity tab, I have attitude limited to 80%, brake to 82%, and yaw to 60. That seems to be the Goldilocks zone. You guys go ahead and try it. If you don't like it, put it in these values and then adjust from there. I feel like this is definitely the most smoothest movement. We're gonna go ahead and try it right now. Put this guy up. And I'm gonna move it out. See how it goes off smoother? Get it a little bit above everything. Takes off well, and then stop. Takes a little longer, but everything's smooth. Rotation smooth. We're gonna take a look at what it looks like to rotate around a house and see how good that looks with the 0.20. I think that is gonna be the main setting on that. That's gonna affect that, but as you can tell, the rotation is buttery smooth. The jitteriness is removed, and you won't really need, I mean, there's the smart orbit on this beta firmware that's going to come out eventually at some point for everyone, but you don't even need that smart orbit because you'll be able to manually orbit as good as the smart orbit. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know if the tune settings work for you. I always love hearing from you guys. I feel like I got it dialed in good until at least the next firmware, when these things might change, but I'm loving what Autel's bringing to the table. This is my new go-to for the commercial work, and we'll catch you on the next adventure.